how to elaborate the maintenance plan of our installation. In this video, we will see the different techniques that we have to elaborate this maintenance plan. First of all, what is a maintenance plan? What we can define as maintenance plan? A maintenance plan is the assembly of programmed tasks that we carried out to compensate the degradation that the time of the use provoke in the installation, even to know which is the situation, which is the condition that present the installation in order to decide if it's necessary to do something or not, from a corrective point of view. Then the maintenance plan is an assembly of programmed tasks. The problem is how to decide which task is necessary to carry it out. And we have different techniques. The first technique is build the hierarchical structure of the asset that compose the installation and found in this hierarchical structure, which are the maintainable items, the item that needs a maintenance task, programmed maintenance task. Once we have decided which item it is necessary to consider in our maintenance plan, we found the instruction of the suppliers. And then in the manual of vendors, in the manual of the manufacturers, we can find the instruction, the maintenance instruction. Then we build the hierarchical structure. After we found the manuals and decide which tasks are necessary to carry it out according with the recommendation of the manufacturers. This is the first method. Has advantage and disadvantage. Which is the main advantage? Is easy and it is not necessary to know to have special skills or special knowledge in maintenance, because we need to copy the recommendation of the manufacturers. But this method has disadvantage. The first one is that the manufacturer, when they propose the maintenance task, remember that the manufacturer sell spare parts, sell service. Then are you sure that your recommendation is according with the installation needs or is according with the business of the vendor? Then the opinion of the manufacturer is not an independent opinion. And for that reason, sometimes we see strange recommendation. For example, to change some spare parts time by time, and we are not sure about if the recommendation is the best recommendation possible or not. The second technique is consider different typologies of items. For example, we have pumps. We can consider that we have a type of installation called centrifugal pumps. Centrifugal pumps, ventilator, cooling towers, split of air condition, chillers, changer, pipes. Then we can group the different items according with the typology, and after build the task according with these different typologies, or found in internet, or found in the literature of different experts, which they recommend to this type of equipment. For example, in a book about centrifugal pump, we can find which is the recommendation about what is necessary to carry it out from a preventive point of view. Even remember that who prepares the maintenance plan is an engineer. Then an engineer with the normal knowledge of an engineer, it's enough to propose programmed task in order to compensate the degradation or in order to check if the pump is degraded or not. Then, according with this typology, grouping in different typologies the different equipment and decide which are the tasks that is necessary to carry it out according with this typology, it is very easy to determine which task it is necessary to do in every one of these equipment, subsystem, system, or areas or zones. There are a third methodology. This methodology is not focused in the recommendation of the suppliers, is not focused in the type of equipment, is focused in the potential failure of the installation. Then, according with this methodology, we can determine, we can estimate which are the potential failure, and after that we can consider the consequence, the severity of this failure or cause of the failure, and we can consider the probability to have this problem, and even the detectability of the failure. Then analyzing the failure modes, mean the cause of this failure, analyzing the consequence, the effect of the failure, and analyzing the probability and the detectability of this failure and failure modes, we can determine which action we can take in order to avoid the failure or reduce the consequence of the failure. And the maintenance plan will be the assembly of tasks necessary to avoid failures or to minimize the consequence of the failures. As you can see, there are three techniques. Even we can have another fourth way, is mix these three pure techniques, and we can have some task related with the recommendation of the suppliers, some task according with the type of equipment, and some tasks according with the analysis of potential failure. After we have determined all assembly of tasks, it is necessary to group the task according with the item, according with the specialty of the work, and according with the period of time or counter when it's necessary to carry out this assembly of tasks. If we group the task that has the same item, the same specialty, and the same frequency, we can have job plans. And the job plans generate work orders, preventive work orders. A maintenance plan is the group, the assembly of job plans that allow to avoid problems in the installation, failure in the installation, or minimize the consequence of this failure. Remember, we have different techniques. Manufacturer, the recommendation of the manufacturer, the recommendation according with the type of equipment, and the analysis of the potential failure. You want to know more about how to prepare a maintenance plan? Please follow the channel.